a gambling addict who killed a dad and his 8-year-old daughter in a fire he started to destroy. CCTV footage of him burgling a nearby house has been jailed for 20 years. A judge said Daniel Jones' actions had caused enormous pain and suffering to the family of Andrew Broadhead, 42, and daughter Kiera, who died in the blaze. Mr. Broadhead's surviving daughter Mia, 13, bravely took to the stand during Jones' trial to describe her father as the world's greatest hero. Leeds Crown Court heard how Jones, 29, poured petrol through the letterbox of their home in a bid to destroy a CCTV camera which he believed had caught him stealing a safe at a different property. After the sentence today, police released video footage of Jones buying petrol prior to setting the house on fire. Neighbors rushed to save the family and rescued mum Sarah Broadhead, now 36, and Mia during the horrific blaze at their home in Wakefield, West Yorks, on October 19 last year at 4:17 am. However, Mr. Broadhead and Kiera did not survive. After a 2-week trial, Jones was convicted on 2 counts of manslaughter. Judge Mr. Justice Morris told the court, "It is hard to imagine the horror of the catastrophic events of that night, what Andrew and Kiera must have endured and the pain and anguish that Sarah and Mia still have to endure. They have to live not only with the trauma of the events that night but with their devastating loss. Cases of death through arson are particularly horrific and the seriousness is very grave. You did not intend to cause their death or serious harm to them, you did not know they were not home when you set light to the house. However, I have no doubt that when setting light to number 55 you were guilty of seriously reckless conduct that foreseeably carried the risk of causing death or serious injury. You have caused the death of 2 people and enormous pain and suffering to Sarah and Mia Broadhead and their wider family. Kiera was only 8 years old and particularly vulnerable." Mia Broadhead sobbed as she fought to tell the court how since tragedy she had withdrawn from school, felt panicked when with people and was constantly worried about her mum, Sarah. She said, "Since the fire I have suffered from nightmares and every time I tried to sleep upstairs it all came back to me. I start to panic and hear the sounds of the fire, the smell, the smoke and not being able to breathe. My daddy was the world's greatest superhero and he was my hero. It is too hard to say goodbye to my dad, so I say, if I don't see you through the week I'll see you in my dreams." Tearful Mia also spoke about her sister Kiera, describing her as the world's brightest star and nobody will dull her sparkle. She said, "I am thankful for the 8 years we had with her, she didn't deserve this, neither of them did. I love my sissy and I miss her so much." Sarah Broadhead, 36, wearing a wedding ring on a chain around her neck, fought back tears as she also paid tribute to her husband and daughter. Mrs. Broadhead said, "My little angel was one of a kind, her kindness always overwhelmed me." In her short 8 years Kiera lived life to the full. "This world is going to be a dull place without her smile and laughter and I know she will live on in everybody's hearts and memories." Describing her husband she added, "He was loving, kind, honest and supportive. As well as being an amazing husband he was also a fantastic father. I can't say goodbye to him because that makes it final. Instead I say see you in a bit because one day we will be together again." During Jones' trial the jury heard how he believed footage from CCTV on the Broadheads' house in Wakefield, West Yorkshire, would show him stealing a safe from his friend's house, who lived just yards away. Jones, who had a major gambling problem, filled up containers with petrol before starting the horrific blaze. Following the burglary, Ben K., whose safe had been stolen, became suspicious of Jones after making local inquiries and seeing video evidence of his van on the street. He then called Jones over to his house on the evening of October 18 and warned him of CCTV from the Broadhead family home which may be used as evidence. The court heard he told Jones the family at number 55 were on holiday and were due back in a few days. However, this was incorrect and they returned on October 18, less than a day before the fire that happened in the early hours of October 19, the court heard. The jury viewed CCTV showing Jones approaching the Broadheads' home and starting the blaze at 4:17 am, before running and driving away. A jury found Jones guilty of 2 counts of manslaughter after a 13-day trial but cleared him of murder.